What the fuck is up, but this motherfucker Ceen Chris Bree back in another video back this bitch. So I wasn't planning on doing a video on this particularly. I didn't really plan on doing a video like this, but I decided might as well go ahead and do it now while it's still fresh in my mind, you know. So I don't know if y'all know this, but yeah, Kanye West has been creating a lot of controversy lately. But it's for a good cause this time. It's not like, you know, it's not just him going out here being fucking crazy like everybody's trying to fucking push it out to be and make it out to be, you know. He's actually speaking some, like, truth on here. And, so yeah, I haven't really reacted to any of his, interviews or anything. So, yeah, we're gonna start off with this first interview that he did with, Tucker Carlson, which Tucker Carlson, he is a incredible fucking journalist. I've been following him for a minute. My late great grandfather actually used to watch his show on TV and everything. So, yeah, yeah, Tucker Carlson is a real one. I can tell you that right now. So, yeah, if Tucker Carlson's interviewing Kanye, you already know it's gonna be good. So, yeah, I just kind of wanted to react to it, and I did see a little bit of the clips. Like, there's like they uploaded a little bit of like little snippets and everything here and there, and I kind of watched those a little bit. So, yeah, this is literally my first time reacting to this on this channel. So, yeah, and there's more clips to it, but this is the main one I wanted to react to. It says Kanye West exclusive. Rapper tells Tucker Carlson story behind the White Lives Matter shirt. So basically, what happened is, actually, I might be able to put a picture in the editing and everything. But yeah, Kanye West and Candace Owens, I think both of them, they wore a shirt that says White Lives Matter, and yeah, that's basically what started this whole thing, and that's kind of what started this whole, you know, this backlash of the internet and everything, and everybody's been trashing Kanye, trying to cancel Kanye and shit, and, over something small like a fucking shirt. Like, it's as ridiculous as it sounds. That's literally what's going on right now. But yeah, anyway, don't take my word for it. Let's go ahead and get right into this. So, Tucker Carlson. Let's get into it. So yeah, what you got for us, Tucker Carlson?
Good evening and welcome to Tucker Carlson Tonight. Kanye West, now known as Ye, is one of the best-selling musical artists in the world. He's also in recent years become a celebrated and very highly paid fashion designer. And of course, for a decade, he was well known to TV audiences as an in-law of the Kardashian family. But it's West's latest incarnation as a kind of Christian evangelist that brought us to his office in Los Angeles today for the interview you're about to see. Days ago, during Fashion Week in
see, that's the whole thing that started this. That picture right there. I don't even got to put a picture in it. It's already Tucker Carlson already, dude. Tucker Carlson literally just read my fucking mind. I was gonna put up a fucking photo, but now I don't have to because Tucker Carlson did it. Fucking great job, Tucker Carlson. You are a great fucking journalist. I can tell you right now that Tucker Carlson is probably one of the best journalists that is out there right now. He's probably one of the best out there. I'd say that, but that's my own opinion though, and I can have my own opinion. So you know, it is what it is. But yeah, this is basically what started it. So the White Lives Matter. I don't know if y'all can see. It's kind of grainy. My internet's not been working too much. Actually, yeah, it's kind of grainy a little bit. So, yeah, sorry about that being a little bit grainy. There's nothing I can do about it. It's literally at the highest I can go. If I can go any higher, I would. Yeah, I would put it even higher, but it's not gonna let me go any even higher. So I'm just gonna keep it where it is right now. But if the video gets a little bit better throughout it, which it might, there's a good chance it might. But yeah, let's get back into it though. Let's get back into it. I got a feeling I'll be talking if I don't get back into this. So let's get back into it.
Paris, West, accompanied by his friend Candace Owens, unveiled a T-shirt that read simply "White Lives Matter." The response from the fashion industry and international media was instantaneous and uniform. Shock, horror, rage. There is no excuse for this, thundered the New York Times. West is legitimizing extremism, shrieked Rolling Stone, etc., etc. What was strikingly missing from the coverage, however, was any explanation for why West did this. What was the T-shirt about? No one seemed to think to ask him, much less to listen to what he had to say. Instead, the enemies of his ideas dismissed West, as they have for years, as mentally ill. Too crazy to take seriously. Look away, ignore him. He's a mental patient. There's nothing to see here. But is West crazy? You can judge for yourself as you watch what we're about to show you.
I honestly don't think so. I honestly don't think he's crazy. And a lot of people might fucking torch me for saying that, but I don't give a fuck, you know. Everybody fucking, dude, I've been torched so many fucking times by so many fucking people online. It's crazy, dude. I've been literally called like every name in the book, to be honest, you know. So, yeah. What else can they say? What else can they do towards me, you know, for expressing my opinion about it, you know. But I think that was a pretty bold move though of Kanye West. Like, definitely it definitely gave me more respect for Kanye West after this shit. So, yeah, that's just my take on it. But anyway, let's get back into the interview because I kind of want to see what Kanye West is going to say about this. I'm kind of curious as to see what he's going to say. So, let's get into it. So, yeah. Without me talking, dude, I'm going to be talking, dude. Yeah, if I don't stop talking, I'm going to be talking throughout this whole fucking video, but yeah, let's get back into this interview. Let's actually get into it. So, yeah, let's do it.
He has his own ideas, we can say that. Creative people tend to. That's why they're artists, not actuaries.
Exactly.
His freeform social media posts give the impression of a man channeling his rawest emotions right onto Instagram. The effect can be jarring and is often used as ammunition against him in the battle for influence over the minds of America's young people. And that battle is intense. But crazy? That was not our conclusion. In fact, we've rarely heard a man speak so honestly and so movingly about what he believes. But again, you can judge for yourself. Here it is. So you just came from Paris Fashion Week. You just landed, and you have a lanyard still on from it, and there's a photograph on it. What is that?
It's a photograph of a baby's ultrasound.
Why is that? And that you designed that?
Yes.
Why? What does that mean?
It just represents life. I'm pro-life.
Boy, so you wear it on a badge. What kind of response do you get? And good, amen, I agree.
I don't care about people's responses. I care about the fact that there's more black babies being aborted than born in New York City at this point. That 50% of black death in America is abortion. So I really don't care about people's responses. I perform for an audience of one, and that's God.
That was well said. That was well said. I couldn't have said that even better. If I was doing dude, that was genius though. He is wearing that's crazy though too. Like, he is wearing a lanyard with a ultrasound on it because he is pro-life. And yeah, they attacked him for that too. Like, that's crazy though. That's crazy though. But yeah, dude, Kanye West is out here killing it, and it's showing just by the backlash that's happening. Like, he's killing it right now. Like, and I have more respect for Kanye. I do. Like, honestly, when I first heard about Kanye and everything, I was like, yeah, I don't know, you know. I was kind of like, you know, half and half because, you know, sometimes he would be, you know, saying something else and then, you know, saying another thing. But lately I've been kind of, I don't know. I've been kind of leaning more towards Kanye now because of the, you know, he's been talking a lot of real shit lately. So yeah, and what he just said right there is fucking facts. You know, that more black babies are aborted than any other, you know, any other, you know, race of babies or whatever you want to call them. But yeah, that's crazy though. That's crazy though. He's out here speaking facts, and they're trying to cancel him for it. That's what it is. By the end of the day, that's what it is, you know. And and people try to cancel me every day for speaking facts, and it's like, no, you can't really do that, you know, because I'm independent. I'm not even fucking attached to Hollywood or attached to fucking Twitter or whatever the fuck you want to call it. Like, you can try to cancel me all you want to, but is that gonna, by the end of the day, is that gonna change anything? No, I'm still gonna be here, you know, making videos, and I'm gonna keep doing my thing, you know. Like, this cancel culture shit is fucking bullshit. Like society's so fucking soft, and yeah, it's ridiculous. But anyway, I'm gonna get back into this. So yeah, let's do it.
I'm starting to see why they want to make you be quiet. When did you start to feel this way? When did you start to realize this?
I really felt like, I think I started to really feel this need to express myself on another level when Trump was running for office and I liked him.
Yes.
And every single person in Hollywood, from my ex-wife to my mother-in-law to my manager at that time to, my so-called friends / handlers around me, told me, like, if I said that I liked Trump, that my career would be over, that my life would be over. They said stuff like people get killed for wearing a hat like that. They threatened my life.
That's another thing too. I want to bring this up real quick. So yeah, when I was going to high school and everything, one day I wore a "Make America Great Again" hat because my great grandfather, rest in peace, he's he's no longer with us anymore. But yeah, he basically bought me a "Make America Great Again" hat because my great grandfather, he supported Trump, Donald Trump and everything, and yeah, and I did too. And one day I went to high school, wore that hat, and a teacher pulled me away from class and said, and tried to get me to take off the hat, saying that I was inciting hate speech and violence and whatnot just by wearing it. And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, no. And that's the thing too. It's like, what? Like, dude, I don't get this fucking obsession. Whenever like you wear a T-shirt that says "Make America Great Again," or you wear like a shoe that says that or something, and then people get all fucking butthurt and all fucking aggressive towards it, saying, "Oh, you're spreading hate speech. You're doing this. You're doing this." Dude, I fucking hate that shit. It's like, get over it, dude. It's like, it's just a fucking hat. Like, it's ridiculous, And my teacher was trying to explain to me, saying, if I didn't, take off the hat, that I might get hurt or something at my school. And I'm like, whatever, I still wore the hat anyway. And did I get beat up? No, I didn't. Like, it's all part of a fucking agenda. That's all it is. Yeah, it's ridiculous. And then I can't explain it even more than that, there's a lot of agendas going on out there, so yeah, and each one differentiates between each other, so yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and let Kanye talk on here because he be speaking facts right now.
For my life, they basically said that I would be killed for wearing the hat. I had someone call me last night and said anybody wearing a White Lives Matter shirt is going to be greenlit, and that means that they're going to beat them up if they wear it. And I'm like, okay, green light me then. God builds warriors in a different way. I don't know if it's because of me being born in Atlanta and growing up on the south side of Chicago that, he made me for such a time like this. It's like with David, he tended to the sheep, but while he was out there, he had to fight all kinds of animals. So when it was time for Goliath to come, he thought because he was a sheep herder that he didn't have the skill set to take down Goliath. And the thing that I have is the position, I have my heart, but the number one thing is we have God on our side. And for the people, even if you don't believe in God, God believes in you.
Exactly.
So you made reference to the White Lives Matter T-shirt, which you brought out at Paris Fashion Week.
Yeah.
Why did you do that, and what did it mean?
I do certain things from a feeling. I just channel the energy. It just feels right. It's using a gut instinct, a connection with God, and just brilliance. Like as if you asked like Tanya Harding how she did the triple flip or the triple spin, she was in so much practice that when it was time for her to skate in a competitive format, It just happened. Like, it happened outside of practice. It happened in the real format. And that's what's happening is God is like preparing us for the real battles. And we are in a battle with the media. Like, the majority of the media has a godless agenda, and their jokes in that work, and this whole like, oh yeah, he's crazy, and all these things, they don't work because the media has, you know, they've also watched travesties happen, just even specifically to me, and just watch it and act like it wasn't happening, and they stay quiet about it.
What have they?
So, I want to answer the white.
Yeah.
I feel like someone caught what I was saying, the comparison to Tanya Hardin about the White Lives Matter. You know, my dad is an educated ex-Black Panther, and he put a text to me today. He said, "White Lives Matter, ha 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 ha." And I said, I thought the shirt was a funny shirt. I thought the idea of me wearing it was funny. And I said, "Dad, what do you think it was funny?" He said, just a Black man stating the obvious. And, you know, my dad doesn't listen to rap music, and he's like super educated. We opened up a water distribution center in the Dominican Republic together. He's like the original Steve Jobs, but he was getting blocked every which way with all of his ideas, and he didn't have an endless bank account, and he didn't have an Instagram. So all these ideas, he had to like take them back and compress them. Like, my dad is the most brilliant person that I know, and we actually have a strained relationship because I was taken from him, because my mom was an actress, so she was a liberal. And my dad would see certain things and say, you know, we should do it this way, we should do it that way. And the people got around my mom and pulled her away, much like, you know, Kim is a Christian, but she has people who want her to go to Interview magazine and put her ass out while she's a 40-something-year-old multi-billionaire with 4 Black children. And this is how fashion wants to, how they want to present her. So I know you give these questions, and I give you like these 3-part answers. Is this a cool format for you?
Yeah, I love it.
Following? Okay, cool.
And I am following it.
All right.
So you said that your father said when he saw the shirt "White Lives Matter," it's great to see a Black man stating the obvious. So, by which I think you meant that's obviously true.
Yeah, that my favorite response, because I kept on thinking like, you know, people, they're looking for an explanation, and people say, well, as an artist, you don't have to give an explanation, but as a leader, you do.
Yes, I think that's right.
So the answer to why I wrote "White Lives Matter" on a shirt is because they do. It's the obvious thing.
Yeah. Why do you think that's so? And I assume the implication is, of course, all lives matter because they're lives, because God created them.
Yeah.
Why do you think that would be considered controversial?
Because the same people that have stripped us of our identity and labeled us as a color have told us what it means to be Black, and the vernacular that we're supposed to have. My dad grew up as a military brat, and his family moved around, but they were based mostly in Delaware. And at the time, if they weren't the only Black family, they were one of the few. And he would be discriminated against because he was Black. So by the time he got into college, he would be discriminated against. He went to a Black college, he would be discriminated against because they said he talked too white.
Yes.
And then he played the kick drum in the band. So when he would go to the club and the music was playing, where would he clap his hands? Where the kick drum is.
Yeah.
So it's the opposite of where everyone else was clapping their hands. And this is the most elegant and tasteful person that I know. And when my mom, when the school suggested like the herding systems, because what they do is take the Black community and they separate us, and they separate the families, And the educated, they push this, need for higher education. And us as blacks, we discriminate against each other and say, well, I got my PhD and you don't have your PhD, so I'm better than you. And so my mom, she had a PhD, and she was influenced to move to the south side of Chicago and take this job at Chicago State University. And she told my dad, if you come for us, you'll never see him again. Because, the media ridiculed me for getting the house next door to Kim to see my children. And they even said that I was stalking her and her new boyfriend because I bought the house next door to see my children. And that's how I knew that my mom had said that to him. I said, Dad, they moved us to one of the most agreed upon to be one of the most dangerous places in the world. It's almost like they tried to kill me or something. I said, Dad, why'd you never come to get us? And that's when he told me that she was told that. There's so many things that are put in Kim's head. They bring influencers. Like, no one ever knew where Corey Gamble came from. No one in the fashion world knows where Gabby came from.
Exactly. Like, I 100% agree with that. What they do in Hollywood is they build you up. They take you. So what they do? Okay. They do kind of like what the military does. So when you get into Hollywood and everything, they strip you down, like your whole identity, and then they rebuild you into this other person that isn't you, that they basically constructed, basically almost like being inside a lab almost. And they have all these, they have these handlers, they have, all these other people. So just like what Kanye was saying, they have these type of people, and that's what happens when people get into the industry and they sell their fucking souls, because they're no longer who they were before they even entered into the industry. That's basically what Kanye is saying, They basically strip you down, build you back up into this, image of this person that they envision you as, that's not even you at all. Like, and that's what happens in the fashion industry too. And that's what Kanye was talking about on here. So I just thought I'd put that out there, get my 2 cents on it, but yeah, he's speaking facts right there. I know all about that shit, because I do my research. I did my research, and I get pretty deep in my research, so I know what's going on.
These people were practically made in a laboratory, in my opinion.
That's what I just said. That's literally what I just fucking said. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna get back in. I'm gonna shut up and let Kanye talk, But yeah.
And one of the things that they're really good at doing is being nice and being likable. Mm-hmm. And what they do is, for people that have some form of influence, whether it's an educated Black woman like my mother that became the head of the English department at Chicago State University, or whether it's the most influential white woman on the planet, being my ex-wife, they have people that are around them at all times telling them what to be afraid of. It's like not what to do or say specifically, it's what to be afraid of. And if you have a person that isn't afraid of them, like a Russell Brand or Candace Owens, or it's not that we have to agree with this, but
they're not afraid.
They're not afraid to state what their opinion is.
Yes.
No one is God, and everyone has an opinion.
Exactly. But yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's the end of this clip. There's more clips out there. I just thought I'd react to this one because, Kanye spoke a lot of real shit on this one. So I just thought I'd do this one, first. So yeah, and if you guys want me to do another video like this and, kind of react to the next one, but yeah, Kanye spoke a lot of real shit on there. Like, this is probably one of the realest, interviews that he's ever done. Like, it's crazy though. But yeah, there's more out there. There's more clips like this out there. So yeah, this is only a 13-minute clip. I think there's like another one that's like a 10-minute clip. If you guys want me to react to the 10-minute clip, definitely let me know down in the comments, and I will do that. So yeah, basically this is just me reacting to Kanye West. You know, he spoke a lot of real shit on there. I agree with I agree with everything he said in this interview. Like, he hit the hammer on the fucking nail with everything, including what happens in fucking Hollywood and everything. Like, I couldn't have said it even better than what he said on here. So, yeah, it's crazy though. But yeah, anyway, hope you all enjoyed the video. If you guys did, go ahead and leave a like down below. If you guys are new to this channel, hit that subscribe button. Let's keep on growing the channel. Let's keep growing this channel. And yeah, that's all I got to say for this motherfucking video. This motherfucker Ceen Cray signing out, and I'll see you guys on next video. And I'm probably gonna do another video like this, to another segment of this, because like I said, there's different segments to it. But it all depends though. If you guys want me to do another segment of the interview on this, then definitely let me know down in the comments, because I'm excited to dissect it and everything like that. So yeah, I have fun doing this. I have fun doing this, you know. And yeah, anyway, hope you all enjoyed the video. This is motherfucker Ceen Cray signing out.